Hey YouTube, how's it going, my beautiful peoples? It's been a while, I know. We're back once again. I am Kiriyama Sparta.
I'm Sarah.
We're here for more comic book reviews. Sorry about last week. There was literally nothing for us to really do.
Not really.
This week, we're hoping for 3. We'll see how well this goes, but we got 2 for sure. We got our Before Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan number 4. That's what we're going to start with. And then, of course, I'm sure you've heard by now.
Don't say anything!
We're going to be doing Batman Inc. number 8, where...
For some reason.
Involving Robin. Damian Wayne Robin. It's not good. Anyway. And if we have time, we're actually going to get to the Killing Joke, too, so...
If we have time.
If we have time. We'll see if we can fit in Sarah's schedule.
I'm very busy, very popular, guys.
She is. She's also very sick. She'll be wearing a hazmat suit.
I've been sick for the last, month.
And I've been great, so...
So I'm gonna start coughing
So thanks for holding my sickness for me.
I don't want it anymore.
Anyway, we've been rambling on enough. So Dr. Manhattan, number 4. We're finally finishing it off. Here is the cover, and it is gorgeous.
It's Adam Hughes.
It's Adam Hughes. Sarah thought there was a penis on it.
Yeah, it looks like a penis. I didn't know.
She thought his thumb behind there.
It looks like a penis. Come on.
She's just perverted,
And
that's
I got
all.
blue penis on the brain.
Smurfs! They laid eggs. No, they didn't. Anyway. So, basically, it should as well. It's well, I guess we could do our quick review. Quick review, good. It's great ending. It's really, really good. It's, honestly, for Dr. Manhattan, I'd say altogether, second issue is the best, then this one, then 2, then 1.
Yeah.
Or...
3, 4, 2, 1?
Wait, I got this. 2, 4, 3, 1.
Really?
Yeah.
2 over 4?
2 over this one?
Yeah.
I liked 2 because it brought all this is still really good, but
Yes.
I like 2 the most.
I like this one a lot.
This one is really good. So that's the quick review. Now we're gonna get into our in-depth. We're just gonna go page by page. So the comic book picks up. Right at the end there with Dr. Manhattan basically fixing all those timelines, making one singular timeline.
Yeah.
And while he's rediscussing, of course, what happened the day he got his powers, it's going through the day he died. He's explaining how he felt and all that. It's going through a priest doing the Lord's Prayer, pretty much, a prayer before someone goes into the earth. Then it ends with the gentleman saying "Amen" and everyone walking away. Now, for a second, I thought this was the comedian's funeral.
That's what I thought too.
For a quick second,
That's what I thought too.
This is actually John's funeral, Dr. Manhattan's. Like he's seeing his own when everyone watched him go under.
Yeah.
I watched as a box containing a mystery is lowered into the soil, an empty box containing nothing containing me. Once again, very.
Yeah.
And then he talks about going back into the time stream and everything seems to be as it should. And we get this beautiful, beautiful shot.
This spread is just amazing.
And
it's gorgeous.
Once again, I was discussing this with Sarah. Adam Hughes knows how to draw women sexy.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought Silk Spectre was that, you know, in the original one, probably just because it's very 80s comic booky. It's hard to think that.
Yeah.
But this is va va boom. It's good. So we cut.
He realizes that something's wrong.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
Something doesn't feel right in this timeline.
He missed something.
He missed something. So we cut to our favorite superhero, Ozymandias, basically stopping a heist in the British Museum. You know, he's doing his whole thing like, oh, you know, this was a good idea, but you forgot I was here, and I'll stop you.
And I'm the best there is.
And I'm the best there is. We should just do that every time.
This is our Ozymandias?
That's our Ozymandias impression. I'm the best there is. He finishes them off, of course, with no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, you could have helped me, Dr. Manhattan. He's like, nah, you were going to win. You were destined to win. You were winning. There's no point. There's something I need to talk to you about. And he's like, all right, let me get my car. And he's like, no, this is faster, and just teleports him to his office. And that's where we find out he doesn't really teleport people. He warps time and space.
Around himself.
So
whoever else he's teleporting with him.
And I did like this line from Ozymandias. He says, so you find it easier to move the universe than to move yourself.
Yeah.
I was like, Dr. Manhattan's really powerful.
Yeah.
So he talks to him about all the different universes, all the travels he's had, and basically how he's combined everything into this, and how there's something off.
Yeah.
There's something bugging him, and that thing is basically he can't see into his future, and that's bugging him because before he could, and now he really can't. And the whole time he's talking to Ozymandias, it's a huge just shot of him with the same expression.
Face getting closer.
Except for one. One, his eye is twitching slightly, and Dr. Manhattan mentions how he makes his eye, flicker for a second, and that brought him great joy.
Dr. Manhattan thinks that it's a nervous tick as he's telling a story, because to him, this is an amazing, crazy story, and anyone else would run screaming from the room, but Ozzy is just sitting there going...
And all that happens is a tick.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
And he's like, so what does this have to do with me? He's like, look, you're the smartest guy on the world, in the planet. You're the only one who could probably help me figure this out. And he's like, well, what can you see in your future? He says, I see death, Rorschach getting blown up. It's really blurry, but I can tell that's the shot of Rorschach getting blown up.
It's pretty iconic. It's hard to miss.
I see destruction, big explosion, and I feel responsible. And then there's Dr. Manhattan standing over Rorschach's body.
Well, the blood.
Well, the blood.
The blood stain was...
The blood stain. His body was gone.
Yeah.
And he's like... So Ozymandias basically says his recommendation is, well, with the way your mind works and, all that stuff. Midichlorians. I don't know. Nuclear war, the end of the world, doomsday. That could mess up your visions.
Because Dr. Manhattan was calling it static.
Yeah.
He can't see himself at all.
It's all blurry. So that's where he recommends this, probably the end of the world. That's what's going to happen. And Dr. Manhattan's like, yes, I thought that might be it, but I wanted to, confirm. I wanted to talk to you. And then he goes, I can help you. And then, this is interesting. The way the book is here, you see how it's upside down there? And then it goes to Dr. Manhattan. So you're supposed to flip it around. And now you're reading it like a manga. Backwards. Like top to bottom, right to left.
Yeah.
It's kind of freaky, but I liked it. It was neat. It really showed the whole...
It's a nice little twist.
It's a nice little twist. And
it's a good physical interpretation of what you're actually doing in the comic itself and the writing.
Because now you're going into Ozzy's mind.
Yeah, and I didn't even make that connection until he said something that makes sense, because we're turning it physically to make it easier for us to understand that we're now in someone else's
Because now all the inner monologue boxes are in yellow instead of blue. So now we're going into Ozzy's mind. And basically, they're just talking about, look, we'll try and figure something out. I need your help making this machine. The machine, of course, I will eventually teleport the giant squid thing and make everyone think there's an alien invasion happening. But he's telling him it'll help him stop the war and all that kind of stuff. And through his inner monologue, you find out that that tick was him almost losing sight because he was trying so hard not to think about, I'm the reason he can't see anything.
He's trying not to be too excited.
Try not to be too excited, because of course Ozymandias is the reason Dr. Manhattan can't see into the future in this. He's messing with his head. I forget how much he said, he spent like billions just clouding his future visions. Then
he's as Ozymandias is talking in his head, he's thinking, okay, try to stay calm, don't let him, because he doesn't know how much Ozzy can read in him. He's trying to keep his heart rate calm, so John just thinks that it's him getting excited at the idea of helping him out.
And then we get a flash forward of basically the rest that happens in Watchmen. Everything that happens in Watchmen very quickly. You get a shot of the squid, Rorschach dying, Silk Spectre showing up with a gun, Moloch dead. Because this one actually goes, like, it starts at the beginning, before Watchmen, during, and then it goes through all this, and then this actually goes to after Watchmen. Just as a heads up. So,
which was nice, really nice, actually, because, well, obviously all the other ones have been focusing on before the Watchmen, but to have a little bit of a glimpse as to after, like the aftermath, was kind of nice.
It's kind of nice. Not to mention, I was talking to Sarah about this, that little 5-page thing with Ozymandias is better than his own comic book series run. It was really neat. It was a nice idea. It was done very well. There you go.
I don't know if it's just because it's Ozzy in a very small dose, which is why we liked it. But
I don't know. I think the writing's done better. It's a lot more intriguing.
I'm in agreement.
There's stuff happening that matters to me, anyway. So it cuts right to Dr. Manhattan coming in after blowing up Rorschach. And they have their whole discussion, of course, about, did I do the right thing? And then the comic book flips over again. So now we're back with Dr. Manhattan. Does his whole, in the end, nothing ends, Adrian, nothing ever ends.
And then Ozzy kind of freaks out.
And then he's like, what do you mean by that? And he's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Kind of a last fuck you, I thought. It was kind of nice. For
So,
me, it was nice.
It was a
for
nice
me.
fuck off, yeah. So Dr. Manhattan ends up on a different planet, very purple. It looks gorgeous. It's
Yeah,
very
it's
well
beautiful.
done. Once again, great artwork. Goes to a nearby stream and basically puts a little energy in to accelerate evolution, combine proteins, and he says, I can't wait to see what this new box reveals.
So he's creating life on a different planet. He's playing God.
He's like he said, I think I'd like to try creating some life on another planet. And perhaps we will become something amazing together. I would like that. I would like that very much.
That line, oh my god, that is so sweet. I got a little bit choked up when I read that.
It was.
It's a very sweet little line.
And that's
To
where it
end
ends.
everything.
So, yeah. Dr. Manhattan #4, fantastic comic. Really, really good.
I'm happy with this
You
one.
know, I might be on the fence. I might like 2 and 4 equal.
I loved this one.
It's really
Oh yeah. I'm very glad
it's really
that
good.
after reading the first one, we had very low expectations of this one.
Yeah, this is the complete 180 one.
Completely blown out of the water like that, and turning out to be almost one of my favorites.
Yeah,
is
it gets so
Awesome.
so well done.
Yep.
Seriously, Mr. Straczynski,
Awesome.
you know your shit.
Yep, it's good stuff. And Adam, his art is just,
And of course, just gorgeous, just gorgeous.
I can't.
So yeah, that was our review. Definitely, this is one you should pick up all the trades on.
Definitely.
And she's sick. And I did check in the newest previews for comics. These are coming out in hardcover, the Before Watchmen's soon. I can't give the exact date, but
It's a surprise.
because we are getting near the end, we really only have 3 more comics to go through, and we're done.
Oh.
We're done all these. So they're coming out in 4 hardcover trades. The one trade is Ozymandias and Crimson Corsair hardcover together. They're all 2 comics in one.
They kind of lump them up by
Artist and writer.
Writer, yeah.
Writer. The other one is Rorschach and Comedian. And then the other one is Silk Spectre and Minutemen. That's probably the best one, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's a tough call.
Easily.
And then, because the other one is Night Owl and Dr. Manhattan. That's a good combo as well.
I like Darwin Cook.
Well, I like Darwin Cook too, but I also like Straczynski. It's all good. That's the thing is, so if you do decide to wait on those, buy them. Seriously, it's awesome.
You won't be let down.
You will not be let down at all. I'm really sad to see this one end, but
Sad to see all of them end.
yeah. Well, you know what? To be honest, I can't wait for Ozzy and Comedian to go away.
Why did those ones have to be last?
Those ones are going to be our last ones too. Comedian is our last one, so we'll see. How.
Supposedly, who knows with DC's release schedule.
Of course, with the release schedule,
Who
next
knows?
week should be Rorschach. Don't hold us to it.
See what happens.
See what happens.
Be a surprise.
Anywho, so yeah, once again, I'm Kiriyama Sparta.
I'm Sarah.
This was a good comic.
It was.
Now, let's find out what happens to Robin
That was
in
a
Batman Inc. #8.
That was a little bit walking me there.
Yeah.
Now,
Now,
we'll see what happens.
boys and girls, let's find out what happens to Robin. Batman Inc. #8. It's not that good, sorry.
Bear in mind.
If you had a good time, like, comment, favorite, subscribe,
All the things.
all the things. And yeah, check out all our other Before Watchmen reviews. Bye!
Bye.